How's it going, guys? Panther Films here, and today we're going to be reacting to Season 1, Episode 6 of Ahsoka. This episode is titled Far, Far Away. Now, last episode was pretty fucking good. We got Hayden, we got Clone Wars, we got Vex, we got more DeLoreans, young Ahsoka, Tamora back voicing Vex, which was fucking great. It just sucks that Tem hasn't actually played Vex properly. Like, he's done the voice work, but he hasn't played him without the helmet on, you know? Come on. Let him play Vex. And we also got Ahsoka basically being, like, reborn in a way from, like, Ahsoka the Grey to Ahsoka the White. Very Lord of the Rings-esque storytelling. Which was great, because, like, her whole, like, persona changed, you know? She felt very different towards the end of the episode, and she felt more like her old self. Like, ever since she fought Vader in Twilight of the Apprentice, she's just been shut down and guilt-tripped. And even last episode with Anakin being there, he was like, is this what this is about? Like, he was basically saying, like, focus on the present and stop focusing on the guilt that you think you have. It's not your fault, Ahsoka. It was mine, you know? And Anakin's accepted that, you know? And a lot of theories have been going around about Anakin. Like, is he the father? Because he switched in and out of light and dark pretty easily. And he remembers the events of Return of the Jedi when he fought Luke. And all the theories are kind of lining up with the Mortis trilogy. Because in the Mortis trilogy, he was supposed to replace the father, right? And now he can. He's become the chosen one. He's bring balance to the Force in the afterlife. Of course, Ahsoka wasn't actually dead. This is just the place she went. It was like purgatory in a way. But she was actually there physically. And she was fighting to survive in a way. Also, the lightsaber fight was really good. It was definitely some of the best lightsaber fights I've seen from Disney. It's not better than the prequels, obviously, but it was still really fucking good. And then right at the end of the episode, we decided to hop inside a Purgle and head to the new galaxy. At least only Ahsoka and Huyang. Hera and Jason stayed behind to deal with the New Republic. So, we're heading to a new galaxy. Based off the episode title, Far, Far Away. So I assume this means we're going to see Thrawn. I do have a feeling we might not focus on Ahsoka this episode. And we might focus on Sabine a lot more, because we didn't really see her last episode. But we'll see. Maybe we'll see Ezra too, but I feel like they might save Ezra until the finale. I don't know though. I mean, that basically sums it up. So let's stop do-lallying around with this shitty intro and get right into the fucking episode. Oh, are we with the Purgles? Ah, maybe we are getting Ahsoka. I didn't think we'd get Ahsoka this episode. Damn. What is this Doctor Who looking shit, dude?
I remember them from the stories you would tell us.
She feels so different.
I still have those stories in my archive memory. Would you like to hear one?
Not right now. There's something I didn't tell her about Sabine. She went with the enemy willingly.
Impossible. That is troubling.
I mean, it is, but...
She could have ended this.
yeah.
No Thrawn.
True, if shit happens now, it's Sabine's fault.
She was fated to make that choice. A choice she made for herself.
Well, yeah, because she wanted Ezra back.
A long time ago, in a galaxy.
You fucks. You're telling me this whole time it was Huyang? Far, far away. There she is. This is your fault. You've doomed us all. How can you sleep like that? Okay, she wasn't sleeping. I love how, like, all the Imperial cells look the exact same. Oh.
You find your situation confining?
A bit. You promised me I would see Ezra again.
I don't think he promised that. He just used it against you.
The prisoner.
I believe she can still be of some use to us.
In what way? So is that the only way back?
That is Peridia, the ancient homeworld of my ancestors, the Dathomiri.
The whales came here to die. Peridia is a graveyard.
Well, we're just going to see some floating around. Yep. So this is where Thrawn is, right? So some of the Purgles died bringing Thrawn here. What is that shit? I mean, to be fair, like, she's the prisoner, she's getting the most comfortable seat. Wait, so we're on the home of, like, the Night Sisters? Like, the original home, I guess? The ancestral home? What is that, dude? That was a creepy statue. Oh, that's creepy. She's got its mouth open like that? This is the first world we're seeing from a new galaxy. This is big. I'm just kind of curious what creatures are in this galaxy. Like, we know most of the ones from the galaxy that we know Star Wars for, but what's in this one? Yo, what the fuck? Night Sisters? And Stonehenge? Is that actually Night Sisters? More Night Sisters? It's Night Sisters. Actual Night Sisters this time.
Welcome, child of Dathomir.
Hmm.
You do our ancestors credit.
More witches.
Long have we waited for you.
Is Shin scared of the witches?
He is coming. It reeks of Jedi.
These ones seem a bit more powerful, but they all seem on the same level as, like, Talzin, kind of.
It will wait in solitude.
It will wait. Fucking Baylan's so interesting. It's probably going to take Ahsoka all episode to get here, right?
What is it, Master?
This is a land of dreams and madness.
Hmm.
True stories of this galaxy are considered folk tales.
Not anymore.
Sometimes stories are just stories.
But this isn't a story. Well, it is. It's a TV show, but still.
I watched everything I knew burn.
Hmm. Order 66.
Couldn't make sense of it at the time. You realize it's all inevitable.
Hmm.
It repeats again and again and again.
True. I mean, Old Republic kind of was similar, right? But it was with a lot of Sith.
When our alliance with Thrawn finally bring us into power.
That sort of power is fleeting.
Yeah.
It's the beginning.
Beginning of what?
So I may finally bring this cycle to an end. If the old stories are true.
What am I doing?
Can't she technically get out? I feel like she could crawl out. Or do that, I guess, use the force. Well, it's not going to work first try, that's ridiculous. No, it's not her. The ship's coming. Oh. Is that Purgles? Wait, that's the one from Rebels. What the fuck? It's covered in gold. And a new symbol. Where the fuck did all these stormtroopers come from? I guess they might have been on the ship. What is that? Is that fucking Enoch from Ben 10? Like, what the fuck? Yo. Are they dead? Like, they've been resurrected by the Night Sisters? What an interesting design, dude. That's cool as fuck.
What was first just a dream has become a frightening reality.
There he is.
Great mothers, I salute you.
God, he looks good. He's painted blue.
This is Enoch, captain of my company.
What the fuck? Enoch? They literally stole that from Ben 10.
I have seen the catacombs.
They have brought a prisoner.
You never spoke of this.
It is a loose thread.
I brought the prisoner.
And you are? Then you must be General Baylan Skull.
I parted ways with the Jedi long ago.
You would not be the first.
Hmm.
Prisoner is Sabine Wren.
Oh.
Now there's a familiar name.
He likes that though.
You'd be of great use to us.
God, he's so fucking good. Like, he is literally a Palpatine level threat. This is bad.
Thrawn.
What a delight it is after so long to see a familiar face. I understand it is you I have to thank for my escape from exile. The desire to be reunited with your long-lost friend. I'm aware of your agreement with Baylan Skull, and I intend to honor it.
You can't trust Thrawn, dude.
So that's it? You're just gonna let me walk out of here?
Once my starship departs,
He'll be stuck here.
you'll be stranded here. It's also quite possible that your friend is dead.
Why would Ezra let him live?
If you survived, I'm sure he's doing just fine.
You've gambled the fate of your galaxy on that belief.
Yeah.
You wouldn't understand.
He's so fucking good, dude. I'm just glad they got the same actor playing him from Rebels, Lars, right?
Dota.
Dota. I mean, we've established that Marek was created from Night Sister magic, right? So these must be too.
Nomads wander this wasteland and prey upon each other for survival.
Imagine that's Ezra.
Die well.
This is going to be annoying because I guarantee Thrawn's going to leave as Ahsoka's getting here.
You may follow her at your own pace.
I thought you were to honor your agreement.
Sabine Wren will have the opportunity of finding Ezra Bridger.
And then dying.
Just as promised. You and your master will destroy them both.
So what happened? Like, how did Ezra get out? We don't know what's on this planet. Oh shit. The fuck? Oh. How are they not just shooting the most vulnerable part, which is her head? Maybe they want to capture her there. Of course. And she lost a Divide too. What is that?
Prepare to attack squads. Wait for Lord Baylan's signal.
Should we not send more troops to support them?
During this exile, our numbers have dwindled. So, no. 2 squads will suffice.
Yeah, you don't want to send more.
It matters not whether Wren and Bridger are killed. The same can be said for your 2 mercenaries.
Yeah, you're just trying to get rid of all the Jedi, right? He don't give a shit how he does it.
You abandoned me! Should have known you were a coward.
Leave him alone. The fuck? He didn't do anything. He was just, you know, survival of the fittest. He's gonna come back as soon as she looks away. There he comes. That was really good practical effects on that. There's definitely CG like enhancements, but it's like a fucking dog in Star Wars, basically. Just a big dog.
Got something?
I mean, there's wolves, but still, it's intelligent too. Ew.
Now what?
It's probably gonna take a shit or something.
You're embarrassing yourself.
Oh. What the fuck? Ew. What is that?
Get up, come on, I can see you there.
It's intelligent. Oh no.
Dota!
It's looking at his lips. I'm gonna laugh if it kills it. Yep. Oh, I thought he was gonna charge.
This?
He recognizes the symbol. Ezra.
Ezra, do you know Ezra?
Oh no. What the fuck?
You must know Ezra Bridger.
Is that them they're discussing?
Do you know Ezra Bridger? He's my friend.
Where?
You did good. Come on.
The dog thing led us exactly where we needed to go. It is what it is.
You know the one she seeks so desperately.
Bridger? No. Comes from a breed of Balkan Jedi trained in the wild.
Like me.
No.
Do you miss it? The Order.
Yeah.
I miss the idea of it. The weakness.
Hmm.
There was no future there.
You clearly see one here.
She's questioning it.
Perhaps they flee a power greater than their own. Something calls to me. Something stirs here. The enemy of our enemy
Is our friend.
is our friend.
It's like their home. It's like a village. Well, I guess it is their home. Is Ezra here? He's still licking his lips. Oh no. That's gonna be a toy. They're cooking. So they're a friendly species. And I'm kind of worried because they might get wiped out.
I knew I could count on you.
There he is! Finally! After years. Jabba! It's Jabba, dude. Full beard, full hair.
Sure took you long enough.
Always a plan. Never a good one.
Hey, it worked, didn't it?
Thrawn's still out there.
I see my friends found you.
Looks like he's wearing like chainmail.
In fact, how did you find me?
Let's not talk about that.
No, talk about it.
I just want to be happy that I found you. After all this time, can I have that?
No. Because you fucked the galaxy.
You never stay in one place for very long.
Okay, that's smart.
Thanks for coming.
I don't think you'll thank her after you found out what she did. Like, even she knows she fucked up.
Another comes. A Jedi.
Could it be the recently deceased Ahsoka Tano? Death and resurrection are common deceptions played out by both Night Sister and Jedi.
Specifically Ahsoka.
I want to know her background, history, homeworld, her master, everything.
Yes, Grand Admiral.
Her master.
I shall once again require the aid of your dark magic.
Are they like the Sisters of Fate from Greek mythology? You fuck. Oh, he's a menace. End of episode. Yeah. God damn it. I think I enjoyed that episode more than the last one. Just because it like pushed the story more forward. Last episode was great because of like the nostalgia and the fan service and Clone Wars and seeing Hayden and stuff. But this episode, we see Thrawn. We see Ezra, which is what we've been building towards this whole season. And potentially another power. Like, Baylan thinks there's something else out there. Don't know what. Could be anything. It could be something from Legends. I don't really know, because a lot of the Legends stuff I don't know too much about. It's possible it could be something ancient that's in the Star Wars lore, but it's just not in the canon. And also, on top of the fact that we're in a new fucking galaxy, which is huge, like, for Star Wars purposes, like, literally, all the Star Wars that we've had up to this point has been in one galaxy. Now we're in another one. Imagine the amount of stories we could get in this galaxy. Right? There could be a whole fucking spin-off or movie about like this world, the Night Sisters world. Right? Like this could be where the Night Sisters actually started, because it definitely seems that way. Like all the statues and stuff, the creepy ass statues. There's so much potential. There could even be a spin-off with how fucking Thrawn survived and what he's been doing and how he found the Night Sisters and made these weird stormtroopers. At least from what I saw in the subtitles, it said Night Troopers or something like that. So they're definitely similar to Marek, I think. Like, they actually died in Season 4 of Rebels and then the Night Sisters brought them back. They're just in armour, but it's dust or smoke, right? Then the question is, how did Thrawn survive all this time? And he didn't change clothes either. He's just been in that uniform this whole time. But it's still cool to have, like, Lars back playing Thrawn, because he was so fucking good in Rebels. And it seems like he didn't know who Ahsoka's master was. Like, he said he wanted to learn a lot about her, like her master, her, you know, everything about her. But we know he's interacted with Vader before, right? He definitely has. I don't think Thrawn has interacted with Vader, right? In, like, animation or well, obviously not live action, but in animation. Because I don't think Vader and Thrawn shared a scene together. So next episode we could see the Night Sisters give Thrawn, like, visions of what Ahsoka did and who Ahsoka is, which could mean more Hayden. And also we got to talk about the other Rebels character coming back, Jabba. I've already said Ezra, so that kind of ruins it. But still, it's insane. Like, he actually sounds like Ezra. I don't think it's the same actor that played him in the show, right? It can't be. It just sounds very similar. He looks good though, with the beard and the longer hair. It kind of looked like the, didn't he have like a vision at some point where he did have a beard and stuff and longer hair? Because I liked his armour too, it was like chainmail. But the question is, what happened after the Purgles took them to this galaxy? Did Ezra just run and escape? But the thing that I love about Thrawn though, he plays chess with his enemies. Like, he knew what he was doing when he sent Sabine out there. And then he sent Baylan and Shin after her. Like, he wanted to get rid of everything all at once. Like, he don't give a shit. I said in the reaction, Thrawn is definitely like a Palpatine-level threat. He makes Gideon look like child's play. And he can fight too, but I don't know if Lars is going to fight, because he's a little bit older. But still, like, we know Thrawn can fight based off, like, Rebels and stuff. Also, the fucking music too. Can we talk about the music that was playing? The organs? That was so good. I wonder if that was similar to Thrawn's theme in Rebels. I think it was, right? Is the composer for Rebels and Clone Wars composing this show? Let me check. Yeah, it is. Good, good. Because, like, the consistency between, like, the music has been very fucking good. Kevin Kiner, right? I think that's who composes Clone Wars and Rebels and Tales of the Jedi and this. But yeah, I don't think Thrawn's going to get defeated in the next 2 episodes. I don't see it happening. I mean, he's only just shown up, right? And, like, with Thrawn, with the books too, the Timothy Zahn books, you won't get rid of him that quickly. Like, he's not going to be defeated at the end of episode 8, or before the end of episode 8, right? It's not going to be like this happy ending. I'm thinking there's going to be a bit more of a depressing ending. If Baylan finds whatever this power is, and then uses that, but then Thrawn takes advantage of it, oh god. I mean, we know there's going to be a movie, right, that caps off this New Republic saga. And I'm curious if that movie is going to be called Heir to the Empire. It has to be, right? Star Wars Heir to the Empire. Which will be hard to top the book, because the book is very good. But yeah, like, I can't wait to see more of Thrawn next episode. And to see, like, Ezra interact with him again. And of course Ahsoka to find Thrawn, because, like, she's been looking for Thrawn for a while and she hasn't encountered him on screen that we've seen anyway. They've been building up to Thrawn since season 2 of Mando. And technically you could argue they've kind of been building up to him since the end of Rebels. Like, where is he? Is he going to come back at some point? I don't know. It's just crazy to see him in live action. Like, finally! The payoff! Also, I love the fact that Hu Yang is, like, the narrator of Star Wars. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, it was Hu Yang this whole time. And then the episode was called Far, Far Away too, which I think is funny. Because it works very well in a galaxy far, far away, because it is in a galaxy far, far away from what we know of Star Wars. Right? Like, we got to learn all these new planets. Like, I've only got used to some of the planets in the main Star Wars galaxy, and there's still some that we haven't seen yet. You know what most Star Wars fans want? Especially me. Star Wars Battlefront 3. They fucked us with the original, because they, you know, Pandemic shut down, Pandemic Studios, and we never got Battlefront 3, that shit was cancelled. But the amount of stuff we were hearing from that, you could go from, like, space battles to, like, land battles on the planet, like, all in one match, and it was like, oh my god, dude, just imagine if we could do that. And obviously we had the DICE games that were a little bit iffy, like Battlefront 2 especially when it first came out, but then obviously it picked up, and then as soon as it started getting a lot more popular, and more Star Wars content was about to come out, they decided, yeah, let's just scrap all the new content and focus on Battlefield. No, you have all the eras of Star Wars, and you could just keep a Star Wars game going as new content comes out for Star Wars. Like, you could release content for Andor, Book of Boba Fett, Mandalorian, Obi-Wan. Like, all the planets that they go to in these shows could be in Battlefront 3, and all these, like, villains, like Baylan could appear in Battlefront 3. If they make a Battlefront 3, I hope they do. They need to. And also adding Thrawn and Ezra and Kanan and some of the Inquisitor stuff, like Grand Inquisitor. Also, Thrawn's ship, what's it called? The Chimera, I think? Looking good. Isn't Thrawn's ship a little bit bigger than other Star Destroyers? Just by like a tiny bit? But like, the sense of scale was insane with some of them shots. Also, what the fuck is Enoch about? Dave Filoni saw Ben 10 and was like, yep, I'm taking that. Like, it's straight up like the same mask, the same name. But I mean, it looks cool. It looks really good. It's just funny when you realise, like, wait, that's from Ben 10. Hang on a minute. But like I said, really enjoyed this episode. Super excited to see where we go in the next episode, which is the penultimate episode of the season. And then one more week after that, and we're done. Then we have to wait until Heir to the Empire, I think. Because I have a feeling that this show is going to end on a massive cliffhanger. I have a feeling these final 2 episodes will be big, though. Like, we don't know what to expect. What the fuck is going to happen? You know, I think we've seen the majority of stuff from the trailer now. Like, we saw a shot of Thrawn in the trailer. I think that shot was in this episode. So we've basically seen everything. At least from the trailers. So there might be a few more shots that we haven't seen yet. We don't really know with Disney, because they could just cut stuff for the show and just put it in the trailer, which is fine. Yeah, I mean, that basically sums it all up. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Ta-ta and farewell.